Testing, one, two, three. Um, I apologize for the poor lighting and the mess in the background. Y'all can't see it, but there's a lot more. Um, I'm just gonna read a journal entry because I feel like it's necessary for what I'm about to enter, the summer season. Solitude Part 3, April 28th, 2026. Tuesday night. Finish with finals. Finish with everything. Let me switch this over here actually. I think that's better. Ooh, that's better. Finish with finals. Finish with everything. Perhaps it is best to look back on my progress and reflect on my growth. I was anxious. I was scared. I had no way of knowing if I was truly capable of living up to the standard of an academic philosopher. This invisible barrier. I in am I reaching this invisible barrier? Am I reaching for it in hopes of being recognized as a great philosopher? Am I doing this work to facilitate growth or for the recognition of an academic? These and many more questions would swirl within my mind, each grasp a wisp, a phantom that torments my soul. I was serious about it though. I was serious about putting all my time and attention into the semester and building myself up one day at a time. So sacrifices were made. Dropped my art as a film photographer, put YouTube on pause, left social media, and made a contract with myself. This contract reads, I, Stanley Jean Charles, hereby confirm and consent to this pilgrimage. I am acknowledging the long migration I am about to embark on. I give consent to God and align myself to His will. I am open and receptive to His word, commands, and law. I am signing this contract to begin the biggest stage of my life, a journey of hardship, misery, sorrow, and spiritual dryness. I am to move and develop a rhythm on my own, adapt, grow, mature, making more room for God, creativity, inspiration, and kindness to myself. I am a sailor, sailing out to sea, with the Holy Spirit as my compass. I sign this. I vow to take this long migration period out at sea very seriously. I do not know where I'm going. I don't know where I'll end up. All I have is faith, authentic courage, and a philosopher poet's heart. I am on a journey of becoming, and it will be a long time to sound like myself. May God watch over me. I think a better name would have been a season of slow progress. This has been a slow season of me making progress. Made progress on my philosophical journey, my journey as a Christian, my artistic and poetic journey. Every day I achieve my goal of being better than the previous day. Somehow, some way, I hold on to hope and give meaning to my life. This is a season of slow progress still, and I am merely resting in my sanctuary of solitude. There is more work to be done, more play to experience, more poetry to write. There is more to life than I can bear, but I do not lament nor feel dismayed. I give myself over to life and have it extinguish me like a candle, soft and passive. The flame of a romantic, never losing its love. I guess this is a journal entry because it's been a long time since I've done one. Um, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good that I'm taking this journey as a philosopher poet very seriously. As you can see behind me, excuse the mess, but this is the work, the life of a writer, of a philosopher, of a serious man that I believe I'm making it happen one step of the way, you know? And it's been a long migration. Me writing, me reading every single day, trying to make myself, make the feelings that are deep beneath the surface of my soul bringing that to the surface, bringing that forth, which is in the act of writing, in the act of poetic speaking, in romantic reflection. I definitely had some time to think about the kind of quality my character is. Um, I am a passive observer, but that doesn't mean I am not also an active participant of life. This journal entry here, I'm just trying to give myself little space to just say what I gotta say. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to beat around the bush. Be straightforward and direct. And that is the intention as a philosopher. The kind of character I want to be is someone who studies the humanities, who studies poetry and literature and fiction. And I want to really be expressive with my authenticity. And that kind of expression may look to the outside as a serious person. He's very stoic, very hard-faced man, but genuinely, I'm soft. I'm pause. Wait, no, wait. I meant like I am a romantic, passive, authentic individual. A romantic submits himself to life. I'm not a classical man. I don't have the strength or the courage to dominate life because it's just not me. My authenticity, my quality of character is seeking the truth and being patient and self-aware on the development of my character. Very introspective, very, very introspective. And I think of the work I have to do in order to deepen that introspection, to expand my skill as a self-reflective character. And I believe that the work that I do as a philosopher poet, a romantic, passionate writer, and authentic artist is to put everything I have into can't see it, but all the journals, that's trash, is putting everything that's also trash. Okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is this. I have all of this to express, to write, to maximize my authenticity. And looking at this, it's not enough. I've only scratched the surface or I have only scratched the tip of the iceberg. And there is still much more work to be done, ladies and gentlemen. There is still much more work to be done as a writer, as a poet, as a philosopher. Oops. Still more. Can't see it. But my role here on this earth is to contribute as best I can. While I do observe the world, and a part of me thinks, why not be more vocal? Be more active, be more fierce, be more aggressive. I have these thoughts and I need to take a step outside my solitude, but there's like this chasm, this rift between me, myself, and the rest of the world. That lonely feeling, it gets to me, but it's not intense. It's not dangerous anymore. But I can't really cross that gap to the other side, to the rest of the world, because I faced annihilation. I faced a period of my life where total destruction and annihilation happened in my life that I can't go back to my former way of life. I really can't. So I'm just trying to be serious. And yes, I'm only 21 years old, and I should be enthusiastic about life, as said in Ecclesiastes 14, I think. But a youth should be enthusiastic about life. But me, I haven't found in the day-to-day stuff. You know what I'm enthusiastic about? Embarking on that pilgrimage. Journeying out to sea in search of the white whale. In search of the great treasure. Hold on. To make this reference more clear, I gotta. It's the glare's bad. The glare's bad. The glare's bad. But it's Moby Dick. It's that voyage, that pilgrimage that I'm embarking on, ladies and gentlemen. And with the upcoming release of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, a pirate game, it's like, gosh, my reality, my mind, my body, my soul, it's all just aligning properly because, well, gave it up to God. My compass. The very reason why I embark out to sea and continue this journey deep into myself. I'm only on chapter 17, and I have 28 journals, and I am about 2/3 of the way done before I finish my undergrad and then shoot for a PhD. And I still feel like I haven't explored every single terrain of my being. I've explored the desolate Arctic. I've explored the dense jungle. I've explored the scorching hot desert. I've explored the vast microcosm of myself, but still haven't reached the bottom of the ocean. I haven't reached the bottom of myself, and it's going to take time to do that. It's going to take more time to do that. It's going to take a lot of time to do that. It's backwards, but ladies and gentlemen, the role that you embrace as a responsible human being, as a responsible individual, is to realize that it's all about refining your character. I think that's what it is. At least that's the truth that I like to believe in, that I firmly believe in. But there's still doubts. There's still hesitation. There's still uncertainty of like trying to find the right words, and that's what I feel like. I'm like, because I want to become a serious writer. It's like I have to find the right words to make what I feel in here understandable to the outside world. I may not always get that. Some people may never truly understand what I have deep inside here and here. Hell, I may never have that. Sometimes I don't. But I try. And that's all that matters to me. So, as a up and coming young philosopher of the young generation known as Gen Z, I'm just here to be the first one up in expressing my vulnerability, properly and wisely using my freedom. This glare is annoying me. Properly and wisely using my freedom to maximize my authenticity, to strengthen my skills as an apprentice, as a lover of wisdom, to revolutionize and move the world forward in a positive way. I've had this since I was 16 years old, and now that I'm 21, that gap between the rest of the world and me and my personal mountain that I chose to climb, that God has created and formed and said, climb this mountain, that to me is a journey. And I hope to be not only be the only one, if that makes sense, to climb this mountain, but to also climb over it and traverse out into the sea in hopes of finding Treasure Island. And I hope I'm not the only one. I hope I'm not the only one.